The lumberjack competition was about to start, but Stein was so unskilled that no one wanted to team up with him. He had no choice but to partner with Jeff, whom he looked down on. On the day of the competition, Stein was full of confidence, but the axe he swung was bounced right back by the wood. Jeff quickly took over for Stein. Watching Jeff's skilled technique, Stein marveled. After that,
"Oh my god, this Pfister guy is better than me!"
the weak Stein won the competition thanks to Jeff. However, to everyone's surprise, the selfish Stein dumped Jeff as soon as he was done using him.
That's a real D-bag move.
Francine was always ignored by Stan, which made her feel incredibly insecure. To change the situation, Francine decided to cultivate her own hobbies. She started studying marine life every day, and soon, she even published an article about the giant squid. Meanwhile, she was heading to Antarctica to join an expedition for the giant squid, while Francine was exploring the deep sea. Suddenly, someone knocked on her submarine.
Dan? What are you doing here?
I came to tell you that I was wrong.
Stan said he shouldn't have ignored her feelings and wanted Francine to come home with him. With just a couple of light words from Stan, Francine gave up the career she had worked so hard to build. Stan was pushed off a plane by his love rival, but after narrowly surviving, he vowed revenge. However, as soon as he got home, the two crossed paths and started fighting. Seeing Stan about to lose, he desperately called out to his wife, Francine, for help.
Francine, help!
But against all expectations, Francine was busy dealing with her own love rival, just as Stan was about to get knocked out.
Nobody shoots my backup husband.
Stan was saved and excitedly thanked the woman, but he seized the opportunity to make his move. In the end, the Stans worked together seamlessly and successfully took out both of their love rivals. Haley's iPod mysteriously went missing, so Steve and Roger teamed up as a detective duo to find it. They found a clue on Haley's bed, and looking at the indentation, they assumed it was.
Well, it's not Travolta, so it's gotta be Barry.
So they grabbed Barney, interrogated him, and under pressure, they got a lead. A fish had been in Haley's room before him.
Klaus!
They found Klaus and discovered a single red hair on him, but the unexpected truth turned out to be.
Yeah, I took that.
What?
I was in Haley's room using her toothbrush to scrub the bird poo out of my red wig.
Stan became completely addicted to video games, not even caring about his family's well-being. Seeing Stan so obsessed with gaming, Francine was utterly disappointed and packed her bags to leave home.
Now I don't have any distractions.
Stan still wouldn't repent, and even his child drifted away from him. One day, he entered a gaming tournament and won the championship, but during the award ceremony, he saw the loser being surrounded by their family. So,
See, that's why you lost, Tron. Your lady. You probably didn't train enough because you were spending too much time with her.
gradually, Stan realized something was wrong, but his family was no longer by his side. Roger claimed he was the decision maker and had the power to decide the fate of humanity, but Stan didn't believe him, thinking Roger was just joking around. Watching Stan mock him, Roger decided to give Stan a taste of his secret weapon capable of destroying the Earth. Staring at the massive creature in front of him, Stan panicked.
Love.
Too late, Stan. You've sealed your fate, and now something's wrong.
However, Roger's secret weapon failed, which prompted Stan to laugh out loud. Roger couldn't stand Stan's ridicule anymore, so he slipped poison into Stan's cookie. It poisoned Stan's vocal cords, making him unable to speak and mock him ever again. Stan and his son have terrible luck. A piece of bubblegum causes them to crash their car. Seeing the car teetering dangerously, Steve quickly kicks Stan out of the vehicle. The moment they stand firm, a passerby drives by, and Stan asks for help, yet the stranger's help only speeds up the car falling off the cliff.
Ooh, that was not my intent.
They have no choice but take out their wallets to hail a ride. Suddenly a snake appears, so Stan takes off his pants to scare it away, but accidentally flings his wallet aside. As soon as Steve picks up the wallet, they run into.
Hey! There's so much crime in the desert!
Francine is a total pyromaniac who sets fires anytime and anywhere. She pulls out a bottle, finds a match, tears a strip off her dress, and lights the match to set the trash can on fire.
Oh my.
Fortunately, Stan showed up just in time to put out the fire and prevent a disaster. But from then on, Francine's urge to start fires only grew stronger. She took a candle to a warehouse and set the entire place ablaze, trapping herself right in the middle of the inferno.
This feels good, but not the most good. I may have to burn a person next.
Suddenly, Stan shouted out to her. He tried to save Francine, but she refused his help. As the flames roared out of control, Stan had no choice but to take off his firefighter gear and give it to Francine, leaving himself to endure the agonizing pain of the burning fire all alone. Stan is a very spoiled person. Not only did he run red lights himself, but he also forced Francine to do the same.
Where are you going?
Besides that, he hung out with the kids and did nothing but bully them. He honked his horn to scare them and snatched all the pancakes. But most importantly, whenever he wanted something, he would go home and throw a massive tantrum. He kept the whole family on edge and wouldn't leave until he got what he wanted.
Roger is a circus performer, and he planned to do a knife-throwing act for the audience, but his skills weren't very good. He kept missing his aim, leaving the actor performing with him trembling in fear. Steve thought it was dangerous, so he stepped up to stop Roger. Not only did he fail to stop Roger, but he also got tied up and forced to become his assistant, becoming the target for the knives. Poor Steve was basically a sitting duck, at the mercy of Roger. However, surprisingly, Roger's skills were actually perfect, and he didn't hurt Steve a bit.
I'm alive.